this question comes to us saying, hey, look, is this little puff of smoke at startup at 42 degrees, is this, quote, normal? The answer is, yeah, no, maybe, a little bit, kind of. What I would tell you is that it doesn't actually, are you going through coolant? If you are, okay, that's bad, right? So I hope you're not going through coolant. But if you are, then okay, yeah, it could be a sign of a head gasket issue, something like that, and coming. I would say if you're worried about it, go ahead and do a coolant pressure test. Just go ahead and tee in. We've got an air test tool or a fluid test tool on our website on FICMRepair.com. You can go ahead and borrow that or buy that from us, whatever, and see, under full operating temperature, pedal to the freaking metal, how many psi of coolant pressure are you building? Hopefully it's not 15 or 16. I don't know that I'd worry about it. If that's just a little puff at startup, though, and that's all it is. I mean, you can drive yourself to drink and thinking about the possibilities. Oh my goodness, I've got a head gasket issue. Oh my goodness, I got a cracked head. What is white smoke? It is water being burned off, right? So it's commonly coolant. Is it a sweet smell? If it is, off the exhaust, just take a whiff. I mean, don't stay there too long, just saying. But if it's a sweet smell, then that's coolant. If it doesn't smell like nothing, it could just be condensation, especially if it was warmer on the previous day. It also explains why it stumbles just a little tiny bit there right after it starts and then goes smooth, because obviously water is not combustible. So that's what's going on. Would I spend a lot of time worrying about this? I wouldn't. Does it make sense to just watch your coolant levels? Absolutely. Pressure test your coolant system? Yeah. Maybe you want to run gauges if you're really paranoid about this. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with just knowing ahead of time, do I have a problem in the making or not? You can get like Edge's Insight CTS3 along with their diesel street kit, and that'll allows you. It comes with two transducers, two pressure transducers. Now, one of which you can use for fuel, and that makes certain that your fuel pressure is where it needs to be, so you don't have to change out any more injectors. So I see that you changed out just number 8 pretty recently, but we don't want to have to change out more, right? And then the second transducer can go in that little degas bottle line between the radiator and the degas bottle, that little capillary looking line, and just watch your pressures that way inside the cab, and you can keep an eye on things. 5 to 7 is pretty normal as far as the pressure that you develop. So I hope this answers your question. I wouldn't spend too much time worrying about this, though. I really wouldn't. I'd say that's pretty minor. Now, if you tell me that it's blowing white smoke as you're driving, well, now we're talking oil cooler and some other stuff, right? So at any rate, I hope this helps, and if you have more questions, let us know. FICMRepair.com. We're all in this together.